the Rookie of the Year. And the question is LaMelo the leading candidate of the Rookie of the Year, and do you think he eventually is going to win it? Do you see anybody that can win it over LaMelo Ball? Right now, I really don't. I think LaMelo is just going to keep getting better. He's averaging 12, 7, and 6. His shooting has gotten better, shooting 34% from 3 now. And when you see LaMelo play, he is special. His passing is special. He is flashy. He's box office. Similar to Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo Ball just does it all. He does a lot of things that does not show up on the box score. He's a 6'8 point guard. And for me, my question to the Hornets is, why is Devontae Graham still starting over LaMelo Ball? There's no reason Graham should be starting. I know you like Graham as a player, but he's shooting 30% from the field. And right now, him and LaMelo are averaging the same amount of points. I think Devontae Graham is more of a sixth man than he is a starter, because he's an undersized 2, and he's not a point guard. LaMelo in that starting lineup would make that team better, and I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a starting job yet.
Well, first of all, since you wanted to throw Graham in my face, LaMelo isn't shooting that good from the field either. But nonetheless, I do feel like he should
41%.
He's shooting 40, 33, 69.
Yeah.
That's
Graham
horrible.
is shooting 30%.
Yeah, no, he's shooting bad too. But what I would say is, though, I do feel like he should definitely start. I think the team just looks much better when he's on that floor. And I think, like you said, he does things on the floor that aren't going to show up in the box score. He has that intangible in him. And he just has that mentality that we've been waiting for Lonzo Ball to have for him in years. Like, he just has that mentality. And it's going to be hard because he comes off the bench. And I don't think we've seen a Rookie of the Year ever come off the bench before. So that's going to be a tricky scenario for him and Halliburton. I think those are the two guys that should be front runners for Rookie of the Year, but they both come off the bench. And I don't think Halliburton's going to start anytime soon. I think once LaMelo gets initiated into the starting lineup, he's going to run away with this award, because I feel like even with Wiseman, there's just certain things
And he's not the focal point of that team.
Yeah,
Steph Curry is far and away.
Yeah, and with Anthony Edwards, he comes off the bench. So, it's in Isaac Okoro, he starts, but he's not an offensive guy. He's more of just a defender. He scores in fast breaks, back screens. So he's not. So I think when LaMelo gets started, like when he starts, I think he's going to run away with this award.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that he will end up starting at some point in this season, and some point soon.
Please.
Because really, what are the Hornets playing for other than to develop their young talent? Like, they're not competing this year. They might be a playoff team. I think they could sneak in at least into a play-in game.
They're definitely not trying to just trot out young talent and lose, though.
I think they're trying to win.
They're trying to win. I think
that's why he's not starting.
They're trying to make the playoffs. That's what I think.
And I think they could do that with LaMelo Ball.
They're in the playoff hunt right now.
I think they could do that with LaMelo Ball
it's not even just LaMelo
while
Ball,
developing their talent.
It's not even just LaMelo Ball. I want people to give some credit to Gordon Hayward, because people bashed him for that contract, and they said that was a big thing. And you see with situations, some guys aren't going to be able to perform as well as they do. But you look at Gordon Hayward right now. He's in a new environment. He has a new role on offense. He's the number one He's the number one option on the offense. He's the number one initiator, and he's putting up some pretty solid numbers.
I mean, he's doing what he did in Utah.
Yeah, so I'm saying that contract, it may look bad, but he's living up to it in a sense where he's doing his thing and he's working out. And that, I think that was hindering him in Boston. He was the fourth option. There was other guys on the team, and now he's being able to blossom into what he was in Utah.
Yeah, and as much as I kind of used LaMelo Ball's expectations against him in how impressive he's been, it also gives him an edge in the Rookie of the Year race, because coming into the year, we were all looking at LaMelo Ball as that guy. Like, the guys that we expected to be in this conversation were LaMelo Ball.
I'm sorry why he's laughing. He's playing footsie with me under the table. That's why he's laughing. Like, there's something wrong with him.
I was going to try and keep going, and hopefully...
because he looks at me while I play with my foot, and then he just, like, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, yeah, this guy, bro.
But I think that those expectations help him in a way, because we came into the year looking at LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman, Anthony Edwards as guys that we expected a lot out of. So when LaMelo Ball does well, we see it and he is what we thought he is. He's living up to that hype. And you look at the numbers, he started out a little bit slow, I think, and he kind of had to ease into the flow of the game. But he's become more consistent. He had 2 bad games in a row here, the last 2, but he had a stretch there where he was putting up triple-double type numbers, like multiple rebound, multiple assist games, double-digit points, shooting the ball efficiently. If you could get him to get that consistency right, I think he should be starting. I think it would help him get a little bit more consistency, and I think it would make them better as a team to have him starting, maybe Terry Rozier starting at the 2, Hayward at the 3. Like, I think that would be a better look.
Even
for
if
them
he doesn't
starting.
start at the 1, just get him in the starting lineup. You know,
agreed,
he can
agreed.
play 1 through 3 before essentially the way they play.
Could Hayward play the 4?
Yeah. He played the 4 in Boston.
Small ball 4, yeah.
He played the 4 in Boston.
That'd be an interesting lineup.
What
If
I
you wanna
like
go
about-
small,
They
put-
run small. They really run
could
small.
Washington play the 5?
He runs the 5 a lot. Like, they run a small lineup. Sometimes they throw Bridges, Hayward, Washington, Rozier, DeGram. They do that a lot. They run a really small lineup.
What I like about LaMelo Ball the most is his confidence. That's what I like. He thinks he's the best player on the court, and it's evident he thinks that. I also like his swagger and how he's very fun. That's how I could describe him. He's very fun. He's very outgoing. He doesn't take nothing too seriously. He's just enjoying the moment, and that's what I like about him. He's having fun while playing basketball. And if you watch all the great point guards early in their career, they just have fun out there. You know, LaMelo's just having fun out there, and that's what I like about him the most. I could see him finishing his rookie campaign averaging like 16 points per game.
Easily.
If he gets 30 minutes per game and starts starting, I could see him doing that.
Agreed. And he definitely plays with his own flair, and you could see that going all the way back to high school when he was at Chino Hills, his freshman year, 14 years old with that big lion's mane haircut, throwing crazy passes, pulling up from the logo. Like, he's been this. It's not like it's some actor. It happened overnight. He did it at Spire Academy. He did it overseas. He's never wavered as this type of player with the confidence. And he was just raised that way with his dad and his brothers. You know, that confidence has been instilled in him. It's not going anywhere. But I think a move to the starting lineup would not only be best for him, but best for the team as well. I do think he ends up winning Rookie of the Year.
Well, he's 1 now. Wiseman 2.
That's what I said.
3.
I think it's between LaMelo and Wiseman. I
Anthony
know
4.
Hallie is there, but
But
I
he's
don't-
not
I
going
don't
to
see
start,
it.
and I think unless they
I
trade...
think once LaMelo starts, like, he's 1 now. I think that's why I
Yeah.
said once LaMelo starts, he's just going to run away with the award.
unless the Kings trade Buddy and
Don't
move Halliburton into the starting
Yeah,
lineup,
he'll
I don't
start
think
this
he
year.
has a chance.
Don't sleep on Patrick Williams, man. He's going.
He's not a bad player. He's a good player.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna make the jump.
I thought they reached a little bit on the pick, but he's been very good for them.
He's 5 right now.